What's up guys, this is Merc Music and welcome to a quad feed with every gun in Black Ops 7. As always, this video is going to feature a quad feed with every primary and secondary weapon at the launch of Black Ops 7. And for this quad feed project, I hit all of the quad feeds and almost all of them are clean. However, there's going to be one major exception that you guys will see later in this video. But yeah, let's go ahead and kick things off here with the assault rifles, starting with the M15 Mod 0, which is like one of the first assault rifles you get in the game and it's extremely good. And as we go throughout this video, I'm obviously going to give you guys some tips on different things you can use in your class, how you can build the guns, as well as the things you can play to pull off feats like this.
Oh, they also just got a 5-man.
Simmer down there, buddy.
Because we gotta talk about the game modes that you can play to hit quad feeds in Black Ops 7, because for whatever reason, it feels like the kill feed moves faster in Black Ops 7 compared to other Call of Duty games, even though I think it's still pretty much the default speed. But I found myself playing a lot of hardcore domination, as well as hardcore hardpoint for pulling off these clips. And honestly, whether it's hardcore or just regular core, domination and hardpoint are just so great for hitting feeds.
Oh, that's a quad feed, dude.
Oh, nice.
But as we move on to the Dookie Sucker 20 Mirage, I do want to talk about the maps that you can play, because obviously at this point right now in Black Ops 7, we have face-off back in the game, but when I was doing most of this project, we didn't have face-off. We didn't have some of those really small maps. But this map right here, Cortex, it is brand new, and it's actually amazing for pulling off quad feeds in Black Ops 7.
Oh my god. Dude, Jay, that was crazy. There you go.
But aside from playing certain game modes and also trying to focus on playing smaller maps, you also want to make sure that you're running the right field upgrades. Although I gotta say, active camo could not have prepared me for this.
I get that it was a thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
That was, oh my god, my first
god.
six-man. That was so beautifully lined up. I was invisible and just flanked all 5 of them.
Yeah, and for this video in particular, I wanted to feature the best clip from each category, and this was easily the best assault rifle clip. We killed 5 people in like 1 second, and it was ultimately a 6 on screen, which was just nuts. But that's gonna do it for the assault rifles. Now we're moving on to the SMG, starting off here with the Raiden 45K. And honestly, this clip felt so unfair because I got the Legion, like the swarm from Black Ops 2 from a care package, so these guys were panicking, they didn't really know what to do, and I just managed to catch them off guard and get this.
Oh, that's a quad feed. Let's go, baby. More. Oh. The Legion got him.
But next up we have the RK9, which I like to call the Arcanine because it's actually super underrated and it's gonna burn everyone to fucking shreds.
Trying to shoot it down. Perfect time for a feed. Come on. There you go, baby. There you go, baby. 5 on!
Yeah, I guess slapping a piece of bologna after you get a 5 on hijacked is okay, but reactions when you get quad feeds like this are so much better.
Oh!
Oh! Quad feed.
That one's going in the video.
What's so great about that clip is that I almost didn't record it until Matt had his reaction. But now we're moving on to the Dravec 45, which is clearly one of the best SMGs in the game, and we just popped off of it.
Quad feed, we got it! First kill chain? First kill chain? Oh, we were 1 off!
But next up, we're moving on to the Carbone 57. And honestly, when it comes to the SMGs, especially the ones that have a lot of ammo capacity, that really does make it a lot easier to get quad feeds. Like, if you want to pull off some insane streaks, not even just quad feeds, because obviously you want to try to push for the biggest feeds possible, just run the biggest extended mag and deal with the fact that it slows it down.
Oh my god!
Or, you know, kill 4 people in half a second.
I can't believe we missed the 5th, but we got it!
And I just realized I probably could have had a 5 on if I had an extended mag. But now we're moving on to a bonus clip with the MSMC, and it's basically a split quad head feed.
Quad heady. Oh my god!
But ladies and gentlemen, you haven't seen this feed yet, and I think it's the best SMG clip that I hit during this entire project, and it's with the Razor SMG of all things. And I don't even think I had that many good attachments, or really that many attachments at all on this thing, but it was my first chill cane on BO7.
I'm insane. I am actually insane. Oh, kill chain? It was a kill chain! First kill chain, boys!
But that's gonna do it for the SMGs. Now we're moving on to the shotgun, starting off here with the M10 Breacher. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about why so many of the clips are in hardcore versus core. And it mostly has to do with trying to make sure every quad feed is clean, but it's also because the kill feed does move pretty fast. And I know you can actually slow things down in the settings, but every quad feed hit in this video is on the default kill feed, except for one very specific weapon, which we'll get to later. But yeah, as you can see in this clip, we're running the pump shotty. We got it charged up, and honestly, a really good tip for using the shotguns is to run gung-ho, so that way you can still be sprinting while also charging up the shot.
Oh!
But next up, we're moving on to the Echo 12, and another really helpful tip for using the shotguns that allows you to still move around pretty quickly, but also have a pretty good pellet spread is what I'm using right here. If you use the tac laser, you can still get around pretty fast without having to slow down your strafe speeds, which allows you to pull off some crazy...
We got it, boys! 5 on!
Yeah, it lets you pull off 5 ons and then you can start screaming. But last up, we have the Chiquita Banana Shotgun, the full auto, and this thing's disgusting, but we got a really fast quad feed.
Shotgun's done. What the?
And honestly, man, it was kind of tough to pick a best shotgun clip because I don't really use the shotguns that much. They were very easy to use for the quad feed video as well as camo grinding. So here's just another crazy streak with the Chiquita.
Okay, I mean.
But that's gonna do it for the shoot guns. Now we're moving on to the Lunky Monkey Gunky, starting off here with the
MK.78.
And once again, we're invisible, we're in hardcore, doing all the cheese to pull off these quad feeds.
I'm gonna diarrhea!
Beta though, and I was just casually using this, and I was still able to pull off the feed. And I gotta say, this clip is basically like the duality of playing Black Ops 7.
Yes! Oh my god, I got it!
Oh,
I
yeah.
got it!
There's your 5-1.
I'm gonna fucking have diarrhea right now.
Yeah, so even though I was having a pretty good time hitting my clip, John was not having it. But guys, this is the last LMG in the game. There's only 2 LMGs in Black Ops 7, and this one is basically from Advanced Warfare. It's the XM325, and it is gross.
Ooh, yes! No! I got that moar! I got an ultra kill!
But guys, say goodbye to the LMGs and hello to the Marksman rifles, because these things smack in Black Ops 7. I feel like they're super underrated. Granted, we're starting off with the M8A1, an absolute classic, iconic weapon from Black Ops 2. Now, granted, there is an assault rifle, but here, it's a Marksman rifle that you use to mount on rocks and get 6-ons.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Homestead spawn trap is nuts.
Oh!
And unfortunately, I missed my last burst with it, but now we're moving on to the Warden 308, which I believe is from Black Ops 4, and it is just a lot of fun to snipe with, man.
There it is! I got it!
But our last Marksman rifle here is the M34 Nova line, and this one is honestly really strange. A 2-round burst Marksman rifle. You can't possibly hit feeds with this thing, right?
Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh!
But if that 6 on screen with it wasn't enough, well, you might want to go ahead and play Paranoia. The face-off maps are obviously going to be very good for hitting quad feeds and just insane streaks, but Paranoia is pretty much the smallest map we have right now, and this streak was... I don't even know what to say.
Oh my god!
Holy.
But enough of those fake snipers. Let's move on to the real one, starting off here with the VS Recon, the Vondi sniper rifle, the VSR, whatever you want to call it. For whatever reason, I had a ton of like fail clips with this thing. I just was not having any luck. I was constantly getting splits, but I finally was able to pull it off on the classic Nuketown.
I got it! I got it! Yes!
Yes, that is the reaction of someone who failed way too many clips with it, but now we're moving on to the Shadow SK. I like to call it the Shadow Skiff. And honestly, GG's to Treyarch for giving us a starting semi-auto sniper that isn't complete crap. Like, this thing's actually really strong, and the quad feed wasn't that hard. But much like the VSR, the Temu P06 was really starting to grind my gears, and I just happened to get this cheeky little quad feed playing hardcore on Paranoia.
Oh!
Oh!
It's done!
But even after a bunch of fails and splits while I was just casually camo grinding with it, I managed to pull this off.
One more. Yes! Oh my god, for gold! For gold,
Oh
let's
my
go,
god.
dude! Oh
There's
my
more.
god!
I just had to put it as the best sniper clip because we unlocked gold while also hitting the quad feed in core, by the way. But now we're moving on to the first pistol here, the Jaeger 45. Don't blink, you'll miss it.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, we're gonna need a slow-mo replay on that because this small family just got deleted in a couple of milliseconds. Like, what was that? But now we're moving on to the
Velox 5.7.
It's a 3-round burst pistol, and it's pretty nasty. Pretty good.
Oh my god! No way! Dude, let's go! Hell yeah!
And the last pistol we have is the Coda 9. It's full auto, but if you run the extended mag, it makes the reload really slow, but I was still able to pull off the clean quad feed.
I'm insane! I'm insane! We did it, boys! Taco Bell day number 5!
I forgot that I was streaming, and I said if I got that clean quad feed, that I would get Taco Bell for the 5th day in a row. And I did, and it was delicious. But you know what's also delicious? This ultra kill that we got
With the Velox 5.7.
on raid. Just kept pushing the spawns and got a crazy feed.
Oh my god! No way!
We could have maybe had a kill chain, but the teammate blew us up. But you know what? We're going to be moving on to the launchers, and we're going to be blowing up tons of people. But I wanted to show you guys the process of going for this, because if you don't hit a one-shot quad with the launchers, you're basically going to get split. It's going to go off screen, and as you can see, we had a split quad V right there with back-to-back doubles. But because the arrow launcher's reload is so slow, there's really not a lot of time to follow up with another shot. But you know what? Maybe after we get this triple right here,
Oh my god.
we can respawn, and who knows what we might hit when we come back. Maybe we can possibly get this feed.
And another back-to-back triples? Wait, what?
Yeah, we just got back-to-back triples with the rocket launcher, and the feed is still moving so fast. This is what I've been trying to say the whole time. But you know what? I was streaming, and I was going for Singularity Camo. This was the last weapon I had to use, and I didn't even know it at the time, but I got back-to-back doubles for an on-screen clean quad feed.
Wait, that was a Bloodthirsty? We just got an actual Bloodthirsty. That should beat Singularity. There it is!
So it's like, hey, back-to-back doubles for a clean quad feed to unlock Singularity, I'm okay with that. But you know what I'm not okay with? The Arc M1 launcher. What you're seeing right now is absolutely an online match against real players. It's definitely not bots to show you guys the process. Like, I put the kill feed on the slowest thing possible. It's basically gonna stay there for an eternity. And this test was just to prove that if you slow down the kill feed and if you're playing against people that literally eat boogers for every single meal, then yes, you can get a clean quad feed with it. But in reality, reality, when you're actually playing the game against normal players and people who are any good at the game, it's probably not going to happen. But you know what? I went into skirmish 20 versus 20. I was camo grinding with this thing, and I managed to get a single to a collat. So I was like, okay, maybe we have something here. I completely whiffed the 4th shot like a complete dumbass, but you know what? I kept at it. I kept playing this mode, even though it was completely crushing my soul, but everything that I knew, putting on the armor, going invisible, being patient, and trying to wait for something, and having that slower kill feed on, I was able to hit this. I managed to pull off a collat right here, got a 3rd kill on someone camping, playing the objective to be fair, and I noticed there was still one more person on the objective, so I tried to find him, and right there, we get the 4th for a split quad feed, and you know what? I'm happy with that. But yeah, as I'm sure you guys know, the ARC M1 is a pain for everything in Black Ops 7, whether it's camo grinding, just trying to get kills with it, and especially trying to get a quad feed. Like, no one is ever going to use this thing for hitting clips, but you know what? I did, and I'll take this. I'm happy with it for now, but I do want to just say this. If they ever add different maps or game modes that could make it easier to get a quad feed with this thing, or if this thing somehow ends up getting some kind of aftermarket part attachment that transforms it and makes it easier to get quad feeds, then I will revisit this gun at some point. But for now, that's going to do it for the launchers, and now we're moving on to the melees. This is our last category here, starting off with the knife. I really wish it was the fork, to be fair, but it's not called a combat knife for some reason. That's just bugging me for some reason, but got the quad feed on Paranoia.
That's it! We did it, boys! Let's go!
Yes, sir, got the spoon quad feed on Paranoia, but now we have our last weapon, number 30, the Flatline MK2, and this lobby right here, I was so happy to be playing this because I was suffering with this thing, camo grinding, just getting the worst matches, and I do think that skill base is still in the game because what are these enemies?
Is that a quad feed? Did I just get it?
We did indeed get it, and we also have some bonus clips too.
Why do you spawn their entire fucking team 10 feet behind me? Come on.
Oh! We just did a triple! We just did a fucking triple with the PO6! Let's go!
I just had to throw in the Temu PO6 triple collat in the video, but now we have the Grave Merker and managed to pull off a pretty nasty streak with this thing.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
That's a 5-man, boys! Let's fucking go!
Got a nice little 5 on with the Grave Merker, but now we're moving on to the Rhino, and even though this thing currently has a God mode glitch going on in Black Ops 7, I was using it in the beta and got a 5-man with it, which is pretty cool, but now we have a cruise missile.
Oh!
Ooh.
Come on, cruise!
I figured I'd throw it in since it was a quad with just the missile, but this...
Give me back. Oh my god, what?
Come on, airstrike!
Yeah, after team killing almost my entire team with a mortar, I think that's enough quad feeds for now. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed watching a quad feed with every gun in Black Ops 7. Going for the best clips possible and putting these types of videos together takes a ton of time and effort. So I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could drop a like on this video, share it with anyone that might enjoy watching this video, and if you are new here, subscribe so you can see some more quad feed videos like this one. But as far as it goes for future quad feed with every gun projects, I'm not too sure if I'm going to cover the DLC weapons for Black Ops 7. I didn't even do it for Black Ops 6. And unfortunately, that is because it seems like the interest and the hype is just not all that there for Black Ops 7. But you guys can let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for future or upcoming quad feed with every gun projects that you'd like to see. I'd love to know. And again, thank you guys very much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed watching a quad feed with every gun in Black Ops 7. If you guys did and you want to see some more stuff like this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys later.
I don't need a dime, bitch, I'm still out.